Wellama is a Gadigal word that means to come back. And those three words, to come back, are so loaded for me. They represent story coming back. They represent our people coming back to country like this. It represents everybody sharing in all of that culture coming back to life. It's really about, digging deep into those layers of the city and drawing up to the fore that cultural richness and saying, well, just because it is sitting below, a metropolis that's just come along and put layers of glass and concrete on top of this land, the spiritual potency is still there, the heartbeat is still there.
Welcome to country, it's all about respect. It's to respect our culture and our heritage that's gone before us, and to keep that culture and that heritage alive.
And at long last, with the welcome to country certainly is a symbolism of accepting that it is our country, and I think it's a symbolism of reconciliation and healing.
The Wellama film, the concept around it is about a loop. So the film itself doesn't have any beginning, middle or end, and plays seamlessly at the entrance to the cutaway at Barangaroo Reserve. Nick and I really liked the loop idea because it plays with the Aboriginal notions of time. The idea that time is cyclical, that 65,000 years exists right here, right now. And we've had moments like that in the shooting of Wellama in the last few days, where when we were having our welcome yesterday with Dean Kelly and the crows just started talking to us, and those old spirits were right there with us.
It needs to come closer. It needs to actually form a circle around it.
When we arrived, we knew that we was going to have a welcome. Well, I was thinking, oh, you look at all these crows. The next minute, I could see the look on everyone's faces. I could see the look on everyone's face when I was saying, "Oh, welcome now." See, wasn't there? I come from Upper East Bidjigal originally, but I learnt from my grandmother. She told me some stories. My mother told me the stories, and I want to hand them down to my kids, but I didn't get the chance to tell them, But when they see this movie, they're going to say, "Oh, Nan, what was that all about?" And I could say, "Look, this is what I know." I reckon it's good because everyone can hear our stories. It's important to let them know that we treasure the land, we treasure the sea, like we've fun with the land and that. They don't know that we've got a beautiful history, a rich history, to tell you the truth.
These images, these recreations, if you like, are those paintings that you see in the early colony. We're just going to bring them to life. Those pictures have never really been seen on film for anyone in Australia. And I think, considering this was ground zero for the destruction of our culture, I think it's up to us to make it ground zero for the healing of this country as well.
So you just ask, would you mind? Can I have your leaves, please? Language without voice. It's a really important thing, silence. Yeah, but as long as you're conscious of what you're doing, you're not rushing in and saying, "Oh, we just got to do this." Just go in conscious, and that way you're respecting nature.
But those moments this morning, when the sun was coming up and we just saw that traditional camp, I just felt that the sadness of that life being disturbed. But we don't have to lose that. We haven't lost that. You just saw how easily everyone just occupied that space. There was no rehearsals. There weren't any lines that everybody had to learn. It just came back so naturally. It's part of our genetic memory.
Oh my God.
For me, those pictures will be a legacy for the people of Sydney, to be able to see Sydney in a way that they've never seen it before. But it's a way that Sydney was for thousands and thousands of years.
the more that we can get out there to the non-Indigenous and Aboriginal people about our culture and who we are, we're still here. Our culture's always been about sharing and caring. After this, I'm looking very seriously at getting a manager. Because I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot more lining up for us telling the people
I agree,
that's
brother.
appeared
They'll
here
be
today.
certain you'll need to get your agent.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah.